Oh, hella beard, it's your boy Big Beard B, and we back for another edition of Big Beard Business. In today's video, we're discussing my Montale fragrance collection. Well, I mean, sorta, because it's not that big. That's what she said. But all jokes aside, I've been diving into this fragrance house, and I decided to give you just a little quick overview of some of the fragrances that I have in my collection, and just a little deeper look into my stash. Now, if I'm remembering this correctly, the fragrance house released their first fragrance back in 2003, and since then they've released over 100 different fragrances, so they have a lot. And since then they do a lot of work with the notes of rose, incense, amber, got some vanilla, then obviously precious woods like oud, like a lot of oud. So now that you know a little bit about the house, let's talk about some of these fragrances. Now, first up, we have one of the fragrances in the gold bottle, which is Santal Wood. Now, this one is a trio of spices, including nutmeg, black pepper, and cardamom. Santal Wood has oak moss in the base, and I also think it has sandalwood. If not, it gives off this sandalwood type of vibe, and personally, I think it smells amazing. This one was released in 2012, and to me, this one is a solid 3-season fragrance, as it smells good, but I don't believe it has enough performance to really do well in the winter. And speaking of the winter, Chocolate Greedy is one of those fragrances from the house that will do well in the winter. Now, I personally think this one is primed best for cooler weather, but me, I wear fragrances when I feel like it. I kind of have to, being here in Florida, man. We don't get too much cool weather, but I wear this one when I feel like it. But to be honest with you, it's not primed for these warmer days. To me, Chocolate Greedy is loud, it's sweet, it's creamy, and cuddle-worthy. I don't even know what cuddle-worthy means, but it makes me feel that way. Chocolate Greedy is delicately blended tonka bean. You also have this light roasted dry fruit. You got bitter orange, and you also have some vanilla in this one. And in my personal opinion, is tasty, magnificent, whatever. Next up, we have Roses Musk, and the name says it all. To me, this one is roses and musk. This one may look like a feminine fragrance, but I believe that this is one that a man can rock like a champ. Again, this one is musk. This is like this pure rose type of vibe to it, and it's also underlined with some jasmine in this. And listen, I know it sounds like feminine notes, but this is some good stuff right here. Solid fragrance from the house. I do enjoy this one. I recently talked about this one in a weekly fragrance rotation video, so make sure you check it out. This one got good feedback, and I like it, like a lot. Speaking of fragrances I like a lot, another one I like a lot from the house of Montale is Oud Leather. Now, with the house of Montale, you're going to get a lot of fragrances with that Oud name to it, but Oud Leather to me is a winner. This one to me is a different take. Not saying this is a copy or clone of the others, but if you put yourself in the mind state of Tuscan leather, ombre leather, any of those type of fragrances, then this is one that is along those lines. This one is spicy, it's leather, and it smells like high quality. I thoroughly enjoy this one. Your spices here come from that pepper, the cardamom, and saffron, and then it also has this sweet, fruity type of take to it as well. Bergamot and ambergris give it some more depth with this fragrance, and I encourage you to get your nose on this fragrance because this one definitely has that niche, luxurious feel to it, and it smells expensive. Now, when I say it gives that luxurious niche type of feel to it, well, it does, because that's exactly what it is. And when we talk about expense, Montale fragrances aren't the most expensive fragrances, but they aren't cheap either. On average, you can expect to pay about $170 for a 100 ml presentation of Montale fragrances, which isn't like bad for a luxury niche fragrance, but today's video sponsors are making it a lot easier to smell great. Yes, that's right, my people over at LuxSB, formerly known as Luxury Scent Box, pride themselves on making luxury fragrances affordable. For as little as $15, you can start exploring the world of perfumery, but if you wanted to up your game just a bit and get a fragrance like this, for as little as $18, you can start exploring the world of luxury niche fragrances. But wait, there's more. If you use the code BIGBEARDBUSINESS, you're going to save $5 off your first month. Hashtag size matters. With LuxSB, you get the largest travel size atomizers in the game. You also get free shipping, and again, you get a wide selection of both designer and niche fragrances. And again, the final bonus is using the code BIGBEARDBUSINESS. You save yourself another $5, like $5 buster. And speaking of being a buster, that's what's going on with this one right here. So this one here is Starry Nights from the House of Montale, and this one technically doesn't belong to me. This one actually belongs to my wife, and I stole it out of her collection. So this one is in my household and I have access to it, therefore it's in my collection. Now, despite my wife wearing this fragrance, I also believe that a man could pull this one off as well. You have bergamot, and you also have these floral notes in this one as well. You have some jasmine in it, and this one is a darker approach on the fragrance, like most of these are. Well, not like all of them, but this one is definitely a darker approach on the fragrance, and I enjoy it. This one is powdery, it's sensual. You have some white musk in here, and the sillage trail on this one is ridiculous. Starry Nights, get your nose on this one because it's solid. Another solid fragrance from the house, which is in my collection, that is, one, has some floral notes in it. It's also darker, and intense is Intense Cafe. Now, in the beginning, I talked about them utilizing like some of the similar notes over. You got, you know, oud. You also have roses that they use over, and rose is used in this fragrance as well. You have rose and coffee. This one is a delicate blend, and it's like, not like fresh brewed coffee, but definitely coffee. It's not creamy or anything like that, but the fragrance is creamy, if that makes any sense. If you guys have ever watched my wife's and I's second channel, Lifestyles of the Broken Unknown, and we're going to get coffee, this doesn't smell like that coffee. This smells like a more high quality coffee take, and like I enjoy it, she enjoys it, and like, man, a lot of people enjoy this fragrance, all right? Most people who have Montale fragrances have probably smelled this one or may have it in their collection if they are a collector. Again, this one is rose, it's coffee, you have vanilla, you have musk in this one as well, and, you know, I enjoy it, so you should try it. Another fragrance on the list, and this one is a winner of a weekly fragrance rotation video, is Oud Amazing, because one, it's amazing. Again, before I get into the full breakdown on this fragrance, make sure you head over to my people, LuxSB, aka Luxury Scent Box. They're going to use that code Big Beard Business. They're going to save you $5 on your first month, and you can get a fragrance that smells like this, because this one is there. To me, this is a 4-season fragrance. I feel like with the right applications, this one can work in the warmer months, but this one is definitely strong enough to wear it during those cooler months as well. You have oud, because it's Oud Amazing. You also have iris, jasmine, and patchouli. And when I say this one is good, I mean it's good. In addition to those notes, it just pops off the skin, and you also have some richness brought into this one as well, with some leather. You have some vanilla. You also have pink grape and white musk. Now, they do the same type of notes, just flipped, man. They flip them, give you a different take and presentation on it, and, you know, I'm digging it. Next up, we have Honey Oud. Again, remember, you have that oud in a lot of the fragrance combinations here, but the note of honey is one that we haven't touched on yet. To me, Honey Oud is this irresistible honey. You have patchouli, and you also have some floral notes in this one as well. This one definitely has that Montale DNA, so when you spray this one, then you definitely know you're in that family. You have rich amber, you have leather, and you also have some vanilla pods in this one. Again, same type of notes, different take, and it smells amazing. This one works because it works. And then the final fragrance I want to talk to you about today is a bit different than the others on the list, as this one to me is more of a spring and summer type of feel fragrance. So 2 seasons here. I don't think this one's going to perform as well in the fall and winter, but this one is Daydreams. Again, Daydreams is this spring and summer type fragrance that you can wear. It's a fruity floral with pops of vanilla, and I think it's a good smelling fragrance overall. To me, this one is definitely like a unisex fragrance, but if I had to lean one way over the other, it would definitely probably lean more feminine than masculine, but I like it. You have jasmine, you have orange blossom in this one, and again, you have some floral notes in here deep down that make this one great, and obviously, not obviously, but you also have vanilla in this one as well. So that's kind of been a reoccurring theme. Roses, ouds, incense, vanilla, sandalwood, so precious woods in there, and ouds, man. I enjoy the line. There's a lot of fragrances to choose from, so there's going to be something in there for everyone. So if you have time, check them out. Or if you don't have time, or if you're like a regular person and you want to get the fragrances when you feel like it, then holla at my people at LuxSB, because they can hook you up, man. Just shop their site, find a fragrance that you want. They're going to send you a travel size decant, you know. Take it along with you. See how it performs for a fraction of the cost of buying one of these things. And then once you decide what you want, you know, go buy one, or you can just continue ordering from my people over at LuxSB. That's all I have for you guys today. I'll have everything linked and listed down below. What is your favorite fragrance from the house of Montale? I would love to know. Whichever ones do I need to get my nose on, because there are a lot. And there you have it. As always, I'm your boy, Big Beard B. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend that we are back again. And shout out to my little baby Montale collection. You know what to do. Hit the goddamn